Let's do this. Hey, Facebook, looks like we're live. This is, as you don't know this, but this is our second day, our second attempt. So hello, Facebook friends and family. I am here with my wonderful son, Miro, and
That's me. Hello.
we are here to share an announcement, to make an announcement. So before I get into what this announcement is, welcome and give us a thumbs up and put a comment in the comment section and let us know that you're watching. And yeah, so you guys know that my work and my passion has been working with teens, and I've been doing that since Miro and I co-created Project World School, started facilitating teen retreats. And during that time, it has brought so much meaning to my life, and I really found my passion, and I love working with teens. So over the last part of 2020, I took a lot of the information and the work that I did with the exploration of the inner worlds that we did during our Project World School retreats and brought that online. So I've been working with groups of teens, really diving in and going deeper with the self-development. And I've been asked by parents, by you guys, come on, Lainey, create something for tweens, for the younger ones, for the tweens and the younger teens that are struggling, because they're having the same sort of struggles right now. 2020 and the beginning of 2021 has been a challenge for most families. So we are here to announce that next week, Miro and I are going to co-facilitate a course for tweens and the younger teens. And it's going to be focused around self-development, self-love, going inward, and really creating space to use tools. So I'm so excited. This is my big announcement for the year. Miro and I are going to be working together. And this age group is an age group that Miro has been working with for the last 6 months. Miro, why don't you talk a little bit about what you've been doing?
Sure, sure. So, I mean, I've got a lot of experience working with this age group, even going back further than the last 6 months, back to when we were doing the Project World School Family Summits. I had a very integral, like hands-on role that I played with the kids camp. So that was kind of, I guess, the start of my experience with this age group. But yeah, like my mom said, over the last 6 months, I've been doing a bit of work with actually a couple of different companies, different groups. And I've mainly been working with kids from age 8 to 12 or 13, kind of like in that ballpark, doing a lot of co-learning, doing a lot of self-directed education and all that kind of stuff. And I guess that's why I'm really stoked about this project, because I think what my mom has been doing with the teens has been so amazing. And I've just heard such wonderful things. And I'm really excited about being able to kind of transfer over a lot of that knowledge to, tweens who are in need of those same skill sets, right? And so that's kind of where this whole thing comes in. So I'm really happy to kind of merge my expertise with the age group with, her fantastic vision and kind of finding a middle ground, right?
Yeah, so excited. And we will together be facilitating things like mindset hacks and mindfulness and tools for self-confidence. And one of the days that I'm totally looking forward to is talking about media literacy and exploring logical fallacies and
Mm.
really using that knowledge of self and that sense of able to discern what has meaning to us and learning about what the fallacies are and all that stuff. So there's a lot of inner stuff, but a lot of skills that you can apply to different parts of your life. And these are the things that teens and tweens need to be able to move through this life with confidence. Yeah.
Definitely. Healthy coping mechanisms,
Yeah.
healthy ways to process information and things that are happening around them. These are things that really, I mean, I think it's a bit of an understatement to say just teens need it. Everybody needs these things. And
Totally.
oftentimes a lot of people, unfortunately they miss out on some of these skills one way or the other. And yeah, it's not good. So,
Okay, so for those of you that are watching, I just posted the link in the thread. So if you have any questions for both Miro and I, please put them in the comments section now. I have to tell you, as a mom, this is such a dream come true for me. I mean, Miro and I started Project World School together, and it really was a project, a vision that we co-created. And over the last year, the frustration of not being able to travel, and also, from a very personal perspective, being an empty nester in 2020 was just like a crazy, crazy adjustment for me. So not only did I stop working with my son, I stopped living with him too, and we're in different countries. But for us to come back together in partnership and really be able to serve other people by the strength of our relationship and the things that we learned out there on the road and supporting other people and really working with an age group that will thrive from this type of course. I'm so excited. I am so incredibly excited. So we do have about 6 spots left. The course starts next week. If you are interested or have a young person interested on the site, Miro, the age group is 11 to 13. Should we open
mhm.
it up to 10-year-olds in your experience?
I think, yeah, I think it's definitely possible. I think with most of the things that we do, I mean, obviously, our attitude on a lot of things is we approach things as like radical unschoolers. So a lot of the time, for us, at least in our projects, the age restriction is less of a restriction and more of a suggestion,
Right.
because I think that age restrictions can be kind of arbitrary. So I think that in this project, if your 10-year-old is interested in learning about these things, is willing to work on themselves, wants to pick up these tools, we can have that conversation. Absolutely. Um, so I think that, you know, definitely, we can definitely do that. And also I mean, over the last 6 months, like I said, I've been working with a lot of different groups, and we've had really amazing conversations with kids in this age range, on some pretty complex issues. And I think that, it's definitely possible to broach those topics. So, absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. I love to hear that. One of the things that I talk about with all the parents that I speak to before their kids are enrolled in any of our kids or teens are enrolled in any of my transformational courses is that, as Miro said, we are unschoolers, we are radical unschoolers, which means that the approach that we take on all of these courses and even on our retreats is that from the framework of partnership. So we're
Mhm.
not here to teach your teen anything or your tween anything. We are here to guide them through the process through a new body of knowledge and together play with it and workshop it and to work on it and to support them and to allow them space to explore these concepts in a very safe environment. There's no judgment. We do not report back to the parents. This is all about them showing up and creating a space for them to be able to explore and really feel like they are supported. And that's something that Miro knows from his own childhood, and this
Right.
is how he facilitates in the projects that he's working on, and that will be a continuation in this space. So it's really important to make that clear. This is truly a safe space for your child, your teen, your
Mhm.
twin, your young person to show up and be themselves.
Absolutely. It's all about creating the setting that these things can happen in, right? Creating in this project, it'll be kind of like creating a co-developing space
Yeah.
where we can kind of all grow together in different ways and, develop the skills that we need to develop. So,
And that it's a pleasure to develop. And in fact, by creating these skill or the skill set or the familiarity with working with tools at this age, this will be something that'll be a part of their lives for the rest of their lives. They'll always have these tools and the experience to do so. So yeah, there's a few comments here. I just wanted to say hi to Claudine and to Alice and to Carly and to Pero and Sarah, of course. So yeah, if there's any questions at all, by all means, put them into the comments and we'll reply. But do get your applications in soon. This course starts next week. So yeah,
Mhm.
thank you. Thank you, Miro.
Of course, really excited about it.
Me too.